careless error from Lindan.
9-11.
And now you feel that the Dane is right back in this.
5-7, second serve.
One love, second serve. Love, one.
Oh, he's missed it. Well, once again, such a grueling rally.
Yeah, very punishing rally. Both players working hard. This time Lindan going for the straight smash, missing it by quite a few distance.
Now just 1 point the deficit.
7-6, second serve. 6-7.
So close.
Yeah. One of the actual smashes Kenneth read. He put his racket out. It was the right shot, bringing it short to the net. Disappointed with himself, just took his eye off the shuttle.
6-7, second serve.
Service over. 1-4.
Service over, 10-11.
1-4, second server.
Jonassen, really known on the circuit for his fighting qualities. He's also a very popular player on the circuit amongst the other players.
Absolutely, Mr. Nice Guy.
Service over. 4-2.
7-6.
Oh, he's done it again. Another angled smash down the forehand side of Jonassen.
Service over, 11-10.
Yeah, set up by a tight spinning net shot, but the height and the angle it comes down at, no chance for Kenneth.
Well, you don't get better than that.
12.
Taking it so early, just guiding the shuttle across court. In fact, got a net cord from it. Shuttle hitting the top of the tape, but still game over.
5-2.
That's short. Got what it deserved.
Yeah, great net shot from Kenneth.
Service over,
Again, just
10,
touching the
12.
top of the tape as it came over. Very short lift. Good smash.
One of the rare occasions that the Dane has taken his opponent on at
the net.
6-2. Service over, 12-10.
Service over, 7-4. 7-4, second serve.
It's a good rally. And you're absolutely right, Darren. Jonassen
Service over,
very
10-12.
reluctant to lift the shuttle with any height at all, keeping it very low, even when he's playing it to the back of the court.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you can't give Lindan time, and he's trying to flick off the net. He's having a fair bit of success with it,
Yeah.
but what he's not doing is not playing too tight to the net. If he is playing to the net, it's a little bit of a softer shot, making Lindan do something with the shuttle rather than pace all the time.
8-2, second server. Serve server. 2-8.
Well, you see, there's the big problem. How many has he played across court from
Service over,
round the head
12,
position?
10.
That time going straight down the line.
Yeah, absolutely. And there we see him getting behind the shuttle. He knows it's an important stage in the game. Bad mistake from Kenneth. Off serve.
13-10.
Extremely wide.
Second server.
That, I'm afraid, has to go down as another unforced error. And now the number one seed
Serve server.
at game point.
3.
Ten, 7, second server.
Okay.
And that's it, the opening game for the former champion Lin Dan. The opening game, 15-10 against Kenneth Jonassen
First
of
game won by
Denmark.
Lin Dan, 15-10.
8-3, second server.
So a great opening game, 15-10 the margin in 34 minutes. And Lin Dan piling on the pressure when it was needed. And that really is the sign of a champion.
11.
Kenneth Jonassen, well, he commits himself every rally, tries 100%.
9-3, second
So
server.
number of points won from errors. And Lin Dan, 53%, but Kenneth Jonassen, look at that, 90% of his points won from errors from Lin Dan. And that was absolutely
Court 2, 20
fascinating
seconds.
that in
Court
fact
2, 20 seconds.
it's Lin Dan who really is only ever beaten when he makes an error.
4,
34 minutes for that opening game for Lin Dan to win it 15-10.
Second game.
And Darren, we know that in that opening game, 90% of Kenneth Jonassen's points that he won were off errors from Lin Dan, and that tells us so much about the game. He's a hard worker, but he doesn't hit that many winners himself. He has to rely on his opponent making errors.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we saw towards the end of the first game,
Play.
he did try and hit the winners, but what happened? It was 3 unforced errors.
9-11, second server.
Terrific. Well,
One
the
love.
lift from Jonassen was short of a length. Here the clear.
And you could see Kenneth's body movement went to go down the forehand side, and once you're committed, you just can't change direction.
Brilliant. He seems to be in a different gear. I know that it's only 2 rallies we've had to the second game, but my goodness, playing with such pace.
Absolutely, he's come out so sharp. The angles, the pace in the game. He wants to win this in 2. He doesn't want 3 games.
9.
Yes. Well, I think it's a dangerous tactic for Jonassen to try getting involved in the flat, fast rallies. I think that will suit Lin Dan more.
9, second serve.
Well, we have to remember, Darren, of course, Lin Dan started the match, the opening game, by racing to a 4-love lead. So it's not over yet.
No, it's not over. And he is a patchy player, Lin Dan. He could take a little breather, just go on his medium sort of game, and all of a sudden, when the big points matter, up to top gear he goes.
First reached the status of world #1, Lin Dan, in March 2004. So it's almost 2 years he's remained as world #1. He really is very, very consistent player.
Nine, second serve.
Second serve.
Well, he's playing games now.
That's just unbelievable. You can see the confidence in him growing. It's not very often that anyone will catch Kenneth out, but what deception. I didn't know where he was going to hit, didn't have a clue.
Looked as if he was going to hit the shuttle about 3 times there.
Yeah, everything Lin Dan's doing now is with a purpose. Great attacking shots, varying the angles.
10.
Confidence growing, Kenneth struggling.
Second game, we've had 6 rallies and 6 points for Lin Dan. Kenneth Jonassen hasn't even had the opportunity to serve yet.
Service over. 9, 11.
11, 13.
Just wide.
Service over, love 6.
Yeah, he knows he didn't have to play quite so tight to the lines. The gap was there, hit the winner, missed it by a fraction.
Well, interesting that Lin Dan asking the umpire if he can towel down, and Val Andrews saying, no, you can't. Just a quick glimpse there of Thomas Sture Lauritsen, the Danish coach to the men's singles squad. And Thomas Sture, a great friend of yours, Darren. Of course, he was both World Championship and Olympic bronze medalist himself in the men's singles. And I'm sure his impact now and input to the Danish squad will have a great influence.
Absolutely, Thomas, very strong character, very passionate, whatever he gets involved in. He's now national singles coach, and I think a lot of people are enjoying his position there.
Oh, that's good judgment.
Service over, love 6.
12, 9.
Oh, it's landed in.
Service over, 6, love.
Well, what on earth can you do against play like that?
7.
Well,
love.
absolutely, and there's a difference still. The one chance Lin Dan has is able to put it away comfortably.
Service over, love 7.
Now, in all honesty, Darren, this is precisely the start that the Dane did not want to the second game.
No, it's been a nightmare start for him, really. He had to stay with him. Lin Dan is just full of confidence now, totally dictating the game. But we know Kenneth's not going to give up.
There's Thomas Sture.
Court 3, 5-1.
First game won by Leo Yung, 15-12.
That's brilliant. And that, of course, is the problem when you play the shuttle
Over
cross
7
court,
love.
that unless it really does get your opponent into all sorts of trouble, in fact, if it's not really a winner, then you're in big trouble.
Well, you're in big trouble because the distance you've got to move leaves a great big opening at the front of the court. Lin Dan just putting his racket out.
All good.
Yeah, when it's not quite going your way,
8
the
love.
shuttle just seems to clip the lines. Everything seems to go against you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was plumb on the line.
Thank you.
I just wonder what's going through the mind of the Dane.
8 love.
Certainly won't give up fighting,
Second
that's
game.
for certain. Surely at 8 love down. And there are signs to me, Darren, that in fact Jonassen
9 love.
is running out of ideas. He doesn't quite know what tactics to employ.
No, we see there he's tried to change them slightly, tried to play the net, but Lin Dan's just so good at it that he will get the better of him.
Love all. Play.
As you say, the
Service
only
over, love,
chance at the
9.
moment is the errors off Lin Dan, but he's full of confidence, trying trick shots.
1 love.
Well, Darren, I've paid special attention. I'm watching
Service
Lin
over,
Dan when
9
he's in his
love.
forehand corner, and I'm trying to spot what is the difference going cross court or straight down the line. I can't see any difference at all.
No, and as you see, you look at the racket head, you get no idea of where it's going. It does look like it's going straight. It's just that split second at the end he changes it.
2 minutes remaining. Court 3, 2 minutes.
10 love.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please remind you that flash photography is forbidden in the arena.
Love.
Thank you.
1. 7 serve.
Service over, love
Choosing
10.
to serve high and serving long of that back line. So now Jonassen perhaps just playing for a bit of pride here. Surely he can't come back. He's missed it. Well, he's off the mark.
1 10.
Service over. 1 love.
And again, Jonassen fairly fortunate that his opponent missed it because he was nowhere near. He wouldn't have been able to retrieve it.
No, Kenneth sort of changing tactics there, giving the lift away, but it won't last long if he continues doing that.
Service over, 10
Very
1.
hesitant there, Kenneth. He knows Lin Dan's so good that he has to try and play it so tight, but doesn't look comfortable with it.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah, you can
It's
see
awesome.
Thomas. Yeah, sorry, Jill.
11-1.
You can see Kenneth's body coming forward for the return. Just goes forward. No chance for him.
Service over, 1-11.
3 love.
Hustled the net a little bit more in that rally, did the Dane.
Service over. Love all.
4 love.
Wow. Hitting winners at will now is Lin Dan.
Service over.
Yeah, unbelievable.
11-1.
You know, not only to get his racket to pull it cross court.
Service over, love, 4.
Well, it's not even power on that smash. He's slicing across the feathers of the shuttle, and that's creating extra angle because it makes the shuttle spin, and therefore the shuttle comes down even steeper.
Yeah, such great variety. He's got the power if he wants, but as you see there, cuts across it, just bringing it down at a steeper angle, mixing it up so well.
Well, that's extraordinary. Very, very rare that you ever see a player hit a winner from the backhand side. There, a backhand smash from Jonassen, finding the line.
Yeah, he's got to change something, throw a bit of caution to the wind.
Love 1, second serve.
6 love.
The serve. 1 love.
7 love.
Missed it.
Service over. 12-1.
Well, he's so aware of the court coverage of Lin Dan that Jonassen not leaving himself any margin for error. No wonder the Danish coach is looking a little bit anxious.
2 love, second serve.
7 love, second circle.
Oh, nicely done.
Service over. 1-12.
Yeah, it's good from Kenneth. Clear comes, reaches up.
Over, love,
Again, lovely angle.
1, 2.
Service over. 12-1.
love, 7, second circle.
Change of tactics
Service
there,
over.
hitting the
1-12.
shuttle straight at his opponent.
Second circle.
2, 1.
Service over. 12-1.
Well, really didn't seem to move his feet, just seemed to lean towards the shuttle. I think he was backpedaling, actually, in fairness.
Yeah, you could just see he thought the drive was going to come. Lin Dan stopped it at the net. All his weight was going backwards. He had to transfer it forward. Off balance.
Court still needs some attention.
Thank you.
8-1.
So 12-1, second game.
3, 1, second serve. 1-3.
He's missed by a whisker.
Service over, 1-12.
Yeah, it's well left from Kenneth.
Good early judgment, you call that?
Yeah, absolutely. He didn't have a clue.
Nine, 1, second circle. Service over, 1-9.
2-12.
I always think, actually, Darren, that every time I watch Jonassen play, that so often he just reacts to what his opponent is doing rather than dictate the pace of the rally.
Yeah, he does. He is that sort of player where he grinds you down, and he does win a lot of points from your opponent's errors.
Service over, 12-2.
Well, he's hit so many cross-court winners this time. Straight smash. And he wasn't even close to the line, but still the deception, and the Dane couldn't react.
No, the deception and the pace of the shuttle.
Oh. Well, it's just a marvellous shot, that.
13,
Leaps in the
2.
air from his base position. Little flick of the racket head, just placing the shuttle in a downward direction.
Service over, 2-13.
Well, a rare miss from Lindan. Hasn't missed many this game at all.
No, he's tightened up his game considerably. His second game in comparison to the first.
Service over, 9-2.
It seems to me as the tournament goes on, Lindan is playing better and better and winning his matches in easier fashion.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the first game against Kenneth, he played well. He looked a little bit restricted, but the big points he played superb. But the whole of this game, he's been focused and there's been a determination about him.
10-2, second circle.
Service over, 13-2.
Two points away from closing out this quarter-final. Lindan
Second circle.
this time is allowed by Val Andrews to take a quick towel down. It seems to me, Darren, is that nowadays the umpires have a directive that they're only allow a player to towel down if they indeed are serving.
Yeah, exactly. If they feel that if you're doing it when your opponent's serving, you're breaking up their rhythm that they might get in. So it is that at the moment.
13-2.
Service over, 2-11.
Lindan moving behind,
14,
getting back
match
so
point,
quick.
2. Service over, 2-14.
I don't think he'll be too worried that he's missed that first game point.
Three, 11, second circle.
Yes, great anticipation.
3-14.
Giving Lindan a little bit of his own medicine there, staying at the net, anticipating the return.
4-3.
incredible. It was at full stretch, retrieving Kenneth's
Over,
smash.
14,
Not only
3.
recovers, gets behind the shuttle. Tremendous winner.
Great athleticism. Second match point. It's going wide, and that's it. Lin Dan, the #1 seed, through to the semi-final. And Jonassen, gracious in defeat, as always. Both players applaud the crowd, thank them for their support. Second game, just 22 minutes, and really Lin
Match won
Dan
by Lin Dan,
totally
15-10,
dominated that second
15-3.
game. 15-10, 15-3. This the final rally. The lift drifts wide,
5-3.
and that's it, through to the semi-final.